welcome back to Gamer Nerdz. I'm Monica Jolie. We are back to help settle a score between two AAA military FPS titles recently released for all major gaming platforms. Both will take stage in the epic return of the GamerNerdz Deathmatch series. One game has become a yearly billion-dollar juggernaut, while the other has just stepped back into the spotlight, both armed to the teeth and ready to duke it out. Let's see which one comes out on top when we put Modern Warfare 3 up against Battlefield 3.
Welcome back to Gamer Nerdz, everybody. Simi and Voyce are going to return to our beloved Deathmatch series and compare two military first-person shooters that were released for home consoles and PCs this past fall. We're talking about Activision's billion-dollar juggernaut franchise in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and pitting it up against EA's counterattack in Battlefield 3 released by Dice Interactive. We're going to compare similar aspects of both games. We'll first look at single player and then multiplayer.
I'm just going to jump right into the campaign of Modern Warfare 3. If you remember Modern Warfare 2, very go, very Michael Bay.
No, it is Michael Bay. I think Michael Bay wrote this.
Modern Warfare 2 was the definition of a Michael Bay game. Modern Warfare 3, I personally feel it kind of dials back on that. It's still go, a bunch of set pieces, but it's the perfect balance.
It's exciting set pieces.
They're epic set pieces. When I was playing this campaign, there were some moments that were kind of ridiculous because, again, this is Modern Warfare. At least the campaign was involving, engaging. You can see that the development team really put the work behind this. I know it's going to sound strange for me saying this because this is a Modern Warfare game, but when certain events happen in the game, for the first time, I cared about what happened to the characters, which is, yeah, I actually did. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but when you compare this now to Battlefield 3,
it's a shame actually because I had high hopes for the single player. Obviously, multiplayer is a completely different animal. We'll get into that in a second. It can't be made more apparent at how, for the single players in Battlefield 3, me and Voyce bought the Xbox 360 version. It's a multiple disc title, which is not a problem, except that when you open up the case, the first disc you see is multiplayer and co-op. I called Voyce and I was saying, is it a mistake of mine? When you pop in the single player, it's very apparent. It's a very cliche copycat title. It's really short. It's not interesting. It's full of quick time events. Multiplayer is exciting. It's intense. It's involving. And the single player Battlefield 3, it's shameful almost. It
took itself just way too seriously. The emotional impact you get from this game is absolutely zero. It's like neutral. You really don't care what's gonna happen to any of the characters, what happens in the game. I literally found myself falling asleep playing this game. I fell asleep playing this game because this is
basically control.
I was just like, oh yeah, I'm playing. Visually, this game, it does look great. The physics engine, the lighting effects, everything is done really well. But when it comes to how they implemented it into the campaign, it's just like they didn't.
It falls apart. Modern Warfare 3 is, as Voyce said, go. It's insane. It is the same graphics engine that has powered the previous two titles, so it's starting to show its age, but it looks nice at 60 frames per second. You have to just play the game to see some of the insane, ridiculous set pieces you play through. The controls are tight. Battlefield 3, though, as he mentioned, definitely goes the more realistic route. It's made apparent by the first opening scene when you're introduced to the character. It's not fun, that's what I have to say. It's just not entertaining.
I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. Bad Company really showed that DICE could create storylines that were engaging.
But you didn't play it for storyline. We're gonna focus more on multiplayer.
It's true, but the fact is that they had the know-how to create a great storyline, so I was really disappointed. Modern Warfare 3 has all these amazing set pieces, although a lot of them are really over the top, but at least you're having a good time playing this game. Whereas Battlefield 3 just like literally...
Okay. To its defense, there are some pretty cool set pieces.
Really?
Battlefield 3 showcases the Destruction 3.0 engine really well. It doesn't really build up to that same level of intensity as Call of Duty. In fact, the co-op of Battlefield 3 I found much more engaging because you're playing with someone else. It's much more team-based, which Battlefield 3 excels on. So personally for me, Modern Warfare 3 on the single player, the campaign side of things, wins hands down. There's no question it blows Battlefield 3 single player out of the water.
Definitely, I'm gonna have to give it to Modern Warfare 3. It's trying to show its age. It's not exactly the most prettiest game that ever was. Battlefield 3 is a really great looking game, but it just does nothing with what it's given. I'm gonna have to give it to Modern Warfare 3. Battlefield 3...
So let's get into the multiplayer side of things. From the outset, you're not really buying these two titles for single player experiences. They are multiplayer juggernauts. Nothing can be made more apparent than the multiplayer offered by Battlefield 3. Again, it is the first disc that comes up in the Xbox 360 casing, so that's obviously a large sign for how confident the developer is. There's a multitude of modes. The two modes that really stand out for me in Battlefield 3 are Rush and Conquest. So in Rush mode, you have one team is attacking, one team is defending. The attacking team is basically trying to move up a map where you have the defending team trying to stop them from blowing up these MCOM stations. The attacking team team has respawn tickets that obviously go down as their players are killed. It's their job to coordinate and strategize. One thing that I can't point out enough is the map design and structure of Battlefield 3. You have extremely large maps. You have large varied areas like highways in Tehran and Iran, Damadan Peak, the Caspian border. They're huge, offer multiple layers of strategy because Battlefield 3 has not only characters and different classes, it also has vehicles which add a whole nother level in the gameplay. Battlefield 3 for consoles allow up to 24 different players to play at the same time. It's not to par with the 64 players of the PC version. I can tell you right now, coordinating with my teammates to take my M1 Abrams tank, fire from long distance to shell the enemy defense base, have my teammates flank them from the left with their small squad, bomb them from the skies. That level of gameplay, that level of depth, you just cannot find that in Modern Warfare 3.
You're completely right. You definitely want to play with your teammates. You can't just run in there, run a gun. If you do that, you get your ass handed to you. You need to really sit down and put together some time, allocate some time to play this game because you're going to be in there for the overhaul. I think every single match is about 15 to 30 minutes.
It can be longer. It all depends on how quickly the attacking team advances. Does the defending team defend really well? Battlefield 3 has a team deathmatch mode. It's just not made for that.
The consoles is definitely not made for it because the maps are gigantic. On the PC, you have more players, so I can see how the team deathmatch would actually work on PC. So on the consoles, when I did play the team deathmatches, I found myself literally just wandering and having time to look at environments because you won't find anyone.
It's definitely not as claustrophobic as the Modern Warfare 3 maps. Upgrades to your character classes, to your weapons, vehicles, they do take time to actually unlock. On the other side of the coin, you have Modern Warfare 3.
So pretty much Modern Warfare 3 is more for the trigger-happy person. That's me. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy Battlefield 3 because I really did. If you stop playing a short amount of time and you get back into it, you'll find yourself just like, where do I go? You need to really keep honing in those quick responses. Battlefield 3 does give you the time to react to situations. In Battlefield 3, if you're running, someone shoots at you from the back, you have time to run, take cover. Modern Warfare 3, the second that first bullet hits you, you're dead.
The biggest contrast really are the maps or the environments you play in. So Battlefield 3, Damadan Peak, you come to a cliff thinking the level's over. Actually no, because you jump off the cliff and parachute down to a whole other level. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, the levels are very small, they're claustrophobic.
I actually like that about the Modern Warfare series. It's not exactly a step up from Modern Warfare 2.
I think it's an evolution.
It's an evolution, exactly. They've gotten rid of the kill streaks and replaced that with point streaks. Strike packages, which are divided into 3 segments. Assault, support, and specialist. Assault is more for the person that is able to run and gun, kill,
actually get a kill streak.
Accumulate kills, not me. Bomb runs, things like that, for example. If you're like me who gets killed a hell of a lot, then
me too. I can't keep up.
You want to definitely stick to the support packages, which are used to enhance your team. And then there's these specialist packages, which I just never even got to because I'm just not that good at this game.
Definitely Activision is leaning towards expanding the gameplay to people who are not as experienced. Even if you have a death streak going on, you can actually benefit your team. The 2 major additions to the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer are Juggernaut and Kill Confirmed. The Juggernaut now is you have one person who is basically dressed up like the Juggernaut character from Modern Warfare 2. They have to stay alive and they kill everyone else.
Kill Confirmed is my fave. And it says a lot coming from the guy who really sucks in Modern Warfare 3. Pretty much what you expect from Deathmatch, except that this time you kill someone, but you will not get the point unless you go pick up the dog tag. People who snipe in Modern Warfare 3 definitely will not benefit from this one.
And
Modern Warfare 3, pretty much after every single match, you unlock something, you rank up. Battlefield 3, it takes its time. It's a game where you really want to put in the time to unlock things, where they converge. Whichever weapon you're using has its own level up.
As you level up with a weapon, you'll unlock new scopes, new grips. Again, you really have to put in the time for Battlefield 3, whereas you mentioned Modern Warfare is much more for that, you know, attention deficit, hyperactive player. Not only the characters can be leveled up in Battlefield 3, this also applies to the vehicles.
So one thing I really like about Battlefield 3 is the way the game takes the physics behind the game and integrates it into strategies as you're playing.
Everything can be blown up. You just don't get that in Modern Warfare 3. You have these linear, small mazes. It really is for a different type of player.
Battlefield 3, the destructible environments, it takes a really realistic approach to the warfare. Whereas in Modern Warfare 3, it's very static. Backgrounds don't necessarily move. Textures are all muddled, and I've always complained about this in Modern Warfare series. They haven't fixed it yet. What the hell? So definitely Battlefield 3 is the better looking game.
That's made even more apparent if you are a PC user, you have the rig to play Battlefield 3 on ultra settings. It is just gorgeous. There's lighting, there's like lens reflection, there's little crystals in your camera. Battlefield 3 sound is just freaking amazing. You can definitely count on hearing sniper bullets flying by your head, crackles of gunfire in the distance. Every weapon has a really weighty sound. It's a strong bass. Call of Duty, it just can't keep up on that side of things. The gun guns don't sound really different. It just doesn't match up.
Battlefield 3 does present a larger variety of sounds and larger variety of pitches of sounds. The way the multiplayer is presented, it just engulfs you in. Modern Warfare 3, it's very arcadey.
The one thing to Modern Warfare 3's defense, the frame rate, it is 60 frames per second. And I think actually that benefits the type of gameplay. Battlefield 3 has 30 frames per second on the consoles. It's much slower. Definitely explore the levels. Some of them are so huge you'll probably get lost.
Both of these games offer co-op modes. Battlefield 3 is intense. Bullets are whizzing by. Every second feels just like you're gonna die. Modern Warfare 3 is just as fun. It's not as realistic, but it's very arcadey. I played it and had a hell of a good time.
The multiplayer side of things, it does depend on the type of player. Personally for me, Battlefield 3 wins hands down. The visuals absolutely, and the sound, it's not even a contest. BF3 multiplayer, it's the winner by far.
Both games offer solid offerings. Modern Warfare 3 is more for the Twitch trigger happy person. Battlefield 3 is more for the thinking man. I'm gonna have to give it to Battlefield 3 because I really like getting engaged into the game I'm playing. I'm gonna have to give it to Battlefield 3 multiplayer definitely.
If you are playing this for a single player experience only, Modern Warfare 3 wins hands down. There is no single player for Battlefield 3. It's ignore it, it doesn't exist. Once you beat the single player, God forbid you play the Battlefield 3 one, start playing multiplayer. And for me, the longevity, the time, the team-based strategy, types of classes, the levels, the sound, the visuals, Battlefield 3 wins hands down. Now, in the overall scheme of things, you have to look at both aspects, and still, with a really crappy single player, Battlefield 3's multiplayer alone makes it win my deathmatch episode.
Although he says he's gonna take the whole thing and compare both as a grand scheme, at the end of the day, in his mind, people don't buy these games for the single player, so he bases a lot of the weight on the multiplayer. See, for me, I have to take both this campaign and the multiplayer on equal standing, and unfortunately, I really don't want to say this. I'm gonna have to give it to Modern Warfare 3 because Modern Warfare 3 presents a solid multiplayer and a solid single player campaign, whereas Battlefield 3, epic multiplayer, what the single player.
Yet again, in our deathmatch episode, we don't give you a final verdict. Can you tell the audience what you're gonna go play after this?
I will go play Battlefield 3.
But you didn't choose it.
If both games came packaged without single player, Battlefield 3 would have won this. But the fact is that DICE sat down and said, guys, we're gonna ship out this single player, and they did. Really, guys? Can't ignore it. It's like that pink elephant in the room. I want to pretend it's not there, but it's there. So unfortunately, Modern Warfare 3 wins this one.
Is that an 800-pound gorilla? There you go. GamerNerdz bringing you another deathmatch episode with absolutely no outcome.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time on GamerNerdz.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Excited.
Good things coming.
But you can't see this, so this is for us. Okay.
Who's gonna go at the end and I do that, right?
Yep.
Come together to make this a comparison episode. That whole blessing is
Okay, it's a comparison. Make this comparison episode. You haven't understood what a comparison episode is.
So you start.
When we put Modern Warfare, Warfare.
Called.
Two major additions to the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Hurry, man! I don't know what the hell's wrong with this.